Hello everyone, welcome to APTI PLUS Academy for Civil Services. In this video, we are going to discuss regarding the APTI PLUS OPSC OAS Mains 2023 program. As we all know that the prelims exam is scheduled on 27th of the October. So less than a 1 month is left for the prelims, and right after that every aspirant will go into mains mode. So now is the right time to tell the aspirants what APTI Plus has to offer to them in terms of their mains preparation through their mains program. Also, how this particular mains program is going to be unique and different from others, and how it will ensure that they get sure success in the final mains examination. So let's begin with the basics first. So like our other programs, this program is also going to be based on learn, revise, practice, test, improve and succeed approach. Okay, so we will be discussing them one by one. Let us discuss initially what the features of this mains program are going to be. So the first feature is going to be that we will be offering 26 high quality tests. Now, what does high quality mean? High quality means these tests are going to be of OPSC standard. Okay, we all know that OPSC is gradually moving towards the UPSC standard, and this they have mentioned also. So the test would be of OPSC standard with slight tilt towards UPSC level. Okay, 26 tests are being offered. Now these tests are going to include your sectional test also, full length test also. Okay, so your paper, we have GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4. So we have segregated those the syllabus of these four subjects. Okay, so we have made sectional tests out of those. We have also made full length tests. So I will be discussing in detail the entire syllabus, etc. So second is we will be offering dedicated test for your essay, right? Then for your English language and audio language as well. So there would be two special essay writing tests. Okay, so audio exam, audio language exam, as well as your English language exam. Apart from this, we will be also offering dedicated test for your Odisha state specific questions as well as for your current affairs. Okay, so these entire would be covered in 26 tests. Then apart from the test, we will be offering value addition classes. Okay, value addition classes of what? For example, to cover the current affairs or to cover important aspects like ethics, essay writing. So we will have value addition classes for that. Then we will be also giving you detailed model answers. So these detailed model answers, how will be they would be conceptualized is, for example, the first 10 questions are a 10 marker. Let's assume that the 10 questions are 10 marker. So our model answers would be structured in this manner that the student gets an idea that how can he write the answer in 150 words. The word limit is 150 words for the 10 marker. Similarly, if the question is of 15 markers and the limit is 250 words, how to write the answer within 250 words? How to meet the specific demands of the question? Okay, so all that they can get an idea through the detailed model answers. Apart from the detailed model answers, we will be providing with certain extra information also. See, the scope of the questions is limited, but the theme which the question is going to cater to, it is very vast. Okay, so apart from the question itself, we will be offering extra information that will be very beneficial for the aspirants. Okay, so then we are also offering our current affairs magazine, OPSC Gazette. So there it would include the current affairs related to Odisha state as well as national, international affairs also. Okay, so then we will also be having some practice questions towards the end of the gazette. Apart from this, we have dedicated books for your OPSC mains, which includes most important, most probable questions that can come in the examination. Then we also provide analysis on the basis of your previous year question papers. We also provide model answers for the previous year's question papers. So these entire things are covered through your OPSC mains program. Apart from this, we will be also providing one-to-one personalized mentoring sessions. Okay, so we all know that as an aspirant, so we have many doubts. Okay, we also face a number of difficulties when we give test. So okay, our weaknesses come in front of us. So we have a number of doubts that we cannot discuss in front of everyone. First thing. Second, they are personalized in nature, they require personalized attention. So we have mentors, expert mentors, who have a tremendous experience behind them, who will be taking these mentorship sessions. Okay, so every aspirant will be given a one-to-one personalized session on a regular basis. Okay, so this is in brief the major highlights of the program. I will be discussing them in more detail as we move forward. Now, if I talk about the comparison, now this is very important because it will show how our program is unique and different from others. Okay, so we are offering 26 tests, high quality test, OPSC level test at nominal prices, which includes test on language papers as well as ethics and essay. So if you compare this with other institutes of Bhubaneswar, local institutes, etc., so they do not provide this. Okay. Second, we will be having dedicated test on current affairs and Odisha, again something which is unique to us. Then we will also be offering dedicated test on optional. Okay, these will be a part of our package. Okay, so you can choose GS test, you can choose GS test plus optionals, you can choose GS test plus discussion classes, and so on. So the number of packages are there. Then we also provide answer writing practice. So we have dedicated groups on Telegram where the daily answers and questions would be provided to the students in the morning. They can write answers on their own to that particular question and get them evaluated the same day. Okay, and in the evening, the mentor, expert mentor, or the faculty, they will be providing an analysis of that particular question, how the student could have answered, and so forth. Okay, so a video would be posted on the dedicated Telegram group. Then one-to-one online feedback sessions, as I said, that we will be having personalized mentorship session. So all these features, they are not available with other institutes, right? Then mains and enrichment classes, basically the value addition classes, as I discussed, on special aspects which require more focus, something that we miss in our regular classes. These value addition classes, they will, for example, if you are getting say average score of 100, let us assume hypothetically you are scoring around 100 marks, how to increase your score from 100 to 125 or from 125 to say 150. Okay, so those kind of value addition things would be taken in these classes. Additional resources, as I mentioned, additional resources would include your additional study material. So these things, if you compare with others, they are not providing, right? Flexibility of giving test. It is not the case that you, if the test is say scheduled on 9th November, let's assume there is a test scheduled on 9th November and for whatsoever reason you are not able to give the test. So we provide flexibility. You can give the test on other days also. So package options to choose from, as I said, so you can have only GS test, you can have only full length test, you can have GS test plus discussion classes, you can have optionals also. The multiple package options are available. And price, so if others are say having a price of 2x, we are giving this entire package at only price of x. Okay, so you can see how our program is unique as compared to others. Now let us discuss. Now this was basically related to the test series highlights of the program in brief. Now let us go back and discuss how further our test series, our test papers are unique and different from others. What is the thinking? So before the test papers are created at APTI Plus, what we do is we deeply analyze the previous year papers. So our team sits down, okay, they analyze For example, for GS1, how many questions are coming from history? How many questions are coming from geography? So they analyze the past year papers. Okay. Then they analyze the pattern of the questions that are coming. Are they direct question, factual questions, analytical question? So this entire process is a prerequisite before the test creation phase starts. Now, once we have done this analysis, the team has analyzed all these things. So we then create guidelines for the test creators. We have certain guidelines that if there are 20 questions in the paper, these many questions are going to be from history. These many questions are going to be from geography. For history, this particular section should be emphasized on. The history questions would be more analytical in nature. Okay, so everything is pre-planned. Okay, so a lot of hard work goes before the test creation even starts. Are you getting the point I'm trying to convey? Once all these prerequisites are done, guidelines are fixed, then the test creation is started. Okay. Now, what is happening in other places is there are questions available in the market. They pick the questions, they copy them, copy the questions and the explanation, or either they put it into artificial intelligence and generate the questions. Okay, so that doesn't happen at APTI Plus. At APTI Plus, there is a lot of hard work going in creation of the papers. Okay, so when you will be going through your actual test papers and you will be comparing them with the OPSC exam also, so you will find a lot of similarity, and we will look at this angle also. At APTI Plus, we do not believe in copy pasting or taking the question and answers from other sources. Our questions are very fresh. Okay? They have been made from scratch and they require a lot of hard work. Okay? We do not copy the questions and the answers from our previous test series. We do not copy the questions and answers from other institutes. We do not copy the questions and answers from PYQs as well. Okay? And this is one big unique differential from other institutes. Okay, what others are doing, they are just copy pasting or picking from some part from here, some part from there, and then they are providing the students, and these kind of papers are of no use. Okay. Now, once the paper has been created, you will be giving the exam. Okay. Now comes the next stage, which is the evaluation stage. Okay, in mains papers, evaluation is very important. It is equally important to your giving of the paper. Okay, now if we talk about comparison of the evaluation, so as I said, there is flexibility in the time of submission, flexibility in giving the test, flexibility in the time of submission, not available elsewhere. Second, time of personalized feedback. So we give guaranteed copies which have been evaluated as per standards within a week. So if today is say 9th of the November, so by 16th of the November, by the time you give your next test, you will have your copy with personalized feedback available with you. Okay, and the evaluation is not random. It is not random. We just like we have guidelines for creation of the test, we also have guidelines for evaluation. So the team sits down and they decide that for these are going to be the objective criteria on the basis of which this particular answer is going to be evaluated. For each question, so the focus would be on what the aspirant is missing or something he has mentioned incorrectly. Thirdly, what further she could have added in the answer. So value addition points you will find in our copies. Okay, so the focus would not be on giving marks. What do others these institutes do? They straight away just give marks. Okay, the 10 marker question give you 4 marks, and move, put tick marks here and there and just move ahead. So that is not the focus at APTI Plus. Our focus is on giving you feedback how you can improve yourself. So that is the focus here rather than on giving marks. Okay, so for each question we have personalized feedback. Then for the entire paper also we are having a generalized feedback. Like we have an objective criteria that how was your grammar, okay, how was your structuring, okay, were your answers clear or not, okay. So all these things you will be getting in the general feedback. Apart from that, what further, on the basis of the 20 questions that you attempted, what does the expert evaluator think about your performance? How can you improve further? What are the weakness areas? What are your strength areas? All these would be mentioned either towards your beginning of the paper or towards the end of the paper. Okay, so a highly objective evaluation would be there and within record time of a week. And please note, when you will be writing the daily answers, they will be evaluated within a day. Yes. Then we have multiple layers of evaluation. What does this mean? See, earlier at APTI Plus also we used to have only one layer of evaluation. But now we are having 3 layers. What does this mean? So when your copy is evaluated, okay, it will be sent to other members, expert members. The same is being done in your UPSC, OPSC as well. So once the teacher, the evaluator evaluates your copy, they are sent to say senior evaluators कि उन्होंने ठीक से evaluation किया भी है. What further can be added, whether they have followed the guidelines or not. ठीक है. So once these 2 stages are done, then for final scrutiny, the copies are sent either to the faculty or to the other experts. Okay, to just get an idea, yes, whether the evaluation is going as per standard or not. Okay, so we have 3 stages now, and this is something which no one is offering, not even for UPSC. Okay, and who are going to be the evaluators? Someone who has qualified OPSC, someone who has qualified UPSC, or they have given interviews. Okay, so all our evaluators, at the basic criteria is they must have given either OPSC interview or your IAS interview. Whereas in other institutes, anyone can evaluate the copies. They just provide the model answer and they ask, ये model answer है, ये आपकी sheet है, इसके हिसाब से checking कर दो. ठीक है. So the comparison, the evaluation. So you can see how much of the hard work is going in test creation as well as in your evaluation. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is the sample evaluation sheet. See how many comments are being provided to the students. Yes. Similarly, at the starting, you can see the general feedback. Okay, so the amount of feedback you will be receiving through evaluation you can see on your screens. Yes. Next comes, do questions repeat from this mains program in the actual examination as well? So we are going to substantiate with the help of these tables. You can see if we compare the last year's paper, GS1, 13 out of the 17 questions, they were, I won't say they were directly from APTI Plus program, but the nature was similar. ठीक है. What other institutes do? एक कीवर्ड रिपीट होता है, वो बोलने लग जाते हैं हमारा क्वेश्चन है. No, in our case, if the question is similar, only the words they might be different. Words अलग हो सकते हैं. सेम क्या होता है? सेम का मतलब होता है वर्ड टू वर्ड सेम क्वेश्चन है. नो, दैट इज नॉट द केस. सिमिलर, द बेसिक आइडिया इज सेम. वही आंसर वहां लिखना था, वही आंसर हमारी टेस्ट सीरीज में लिखना था. सो वी हैव 13 out of 17 in GS1, 11 out of 17 in GS2, 12 out of 17 in GS3, and similarly 9 out of 17 in GS4. Now, what are the sources for this? The sources are either our test papers. Okay, last year we had 16 test papers. This year we have increased to 26. Okay, or our OPSC mains book, which includes the most probable questions, or the video that was provided before the actual examination commenced on the most probable questions. So these three sources, APTI plus sources. So if you had prepared, gone through them, only the test series, mains book, as well as the MPQ video, so you could have easily attempted 13 out of 17. And the catch is the remaining 4 questions were static questions. Remaining 6 in GS2, they were static questions, fundamental questions. Everyone should know them. Okay, so let me zoom my screen and see. Multicultural Society of India, if you can see, so examine the multifaceted role of diverse regional traditions of Odisha. Okay. Similarly, would it be more appropriate to view the cultural entities within India as shaped by regional distinctions rather than individual state boundaries? Same theme. Okay. So if you compare, you can ask the management, you can ask the office to provide you with previous year question papers, and you compare them with our test series, you will find a lot of similarity. And the reason, as I discussed, we do a thorough research, we see the pattern that emerges when we analyze the previous year paper. So there is a pattern, nothing is haphazard. Okay, everything is, there is a pattern will emerge that ये वाले focus areas रहते हैं, इस type के questions आते हैं. Obviously, if we are planning, so same questions will be repeated. ठीक है, so you can see in each and every paper. ठीक है, like geoinformatics. So in our mains book, the question is on geographic information system. Yes, climate resilience. So test number 14, question number 20, how Odisha is tackling this climate change, resilience in the face of climate change. Yes, aging population in India. Test number 7, question number 10, Indian aging report. So same theme. But what other institutes will do? That question is on climate resilience. In their test series, the question is on climate change. They say match. Okay, that is not the case with us. So you can see how the themes are being repeated. And all this is a result of our hard work. Now, after having discussed all these things, let us move towards the syllabus. That is also very important. So giving you an idea about our syllabus now. So through this syllabus, I will be also be discussing the pattern of our exam, how we have planned our test series. Okay. So initially, what we have done, we have kept sectional test. Okay. So we have segregated, we have 4 GS papers. So for each GS paper, we have given 3 tests. Okay, so we have divided the entire syllabus into 3 tests for each GS paper. So 3 for GS1, 3 for GS2, 3 for GS3, and 3 for GS4. Total 12 papers. Now, for each test, we have mentioned detailed syllabus. And this is the syllabus that the students, the aspirants can refer while they are preparing for the mains examination. And we have also highlighted which are the key areas, as you can see on your screens, that we have underlined, and with the help of red color, we have mentioned what would be the key focus areas in the syllabus. And this is also on the basis of analysis of PYQs. So if you focus, if you have done diligently these red marked areas, so you can expect that you will be doing good in the actual examination. Okay, so here this is test number 1 that will cater to heritage and culture as well as geography of India and Odisha. Okay. So in this test, since it is a sectional test, there would be 10 questions. The paper would be of 1 hour. Okay. Similarly, the second test, see how detailed the syllabus is. How detailed the syllabus is. We have mentioned each and every detail, keyword that is important from this particular topic. Test number 2, it will cater to history. So the first 3 tests, they cater to your GS1. So we have clubbed the paper wise tests, GS paper 1, test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be GS2 and so on. Okay. So this would cater to modern India as well as your other history, then modern India, entire modern India. Test number 3 would relate to society. Okay, society of your Indian society as well as Odisha related society. Okay. Test number 4 would relate to polity and constitution. So through test number 1, 2, 3, we are covering GS1. So test number 4. So the focus here would be on GS2, polity and constitution, right? So you can see how we have in detail mentioned the entire syllabus. Test number 5 would relate to governance and interstate relations. Again, 10 questions since this is a sectional test. Test number 6 would relate to social justice and welfare. Then in test number 7, we start with your GS3. GS3, okay, science and economy, you can say. Test number 8 would relate to agriculture and environment. So the syllabus detailing is, we have done micro topic listing in you can say. Test number 9, it would relate to security and disaster management. So we are done with 3 tests of GS1, 3 of 2 and 3 of GS3. 10, 11 and 12 would relate to ethics, integrity and aptitude. Okay. So these 12 tests, they are going to be your sectional test, right, of 10 questions each. Then test number 13 we have kept as essay, test number 14 as one ODI language paper. Then from test number 15 till test number 18, we are going to have full syllabus test, but these are also sectional test in the sense they are going to contain only 10 questions each. Okay. Then we will be having your 20 questions, the full length test. Okay, we will be having them. And towards the end, we have kept English language, your ODI language, one more examination, and finally your the test on GK and current affairs. So these 26 are going to be your high quality test on OPSC standard will tilt towards UPSC. Now what aspirants have to do? So aspirants, first thing you have to trust us. Okay, so we have done a lot of hard work while preparing for the test series for the entire program. So you have to trust our once you join APTI Plus, you have to trust our ability, capability, and you have to have the faith that yes, I am taking a step in the right direction. And you have to also trust when we say that this particular program is going to ensure your short success in the examination. So after now you have gone through the entire this video, what you will be doing, we will be also sharing our prospectus, so you can go through that and you can see how the entire program has been structured. So what I expect from you people is that right after your prelims gets over, okay, so you should enroll in this program beforehand only, but right after your prelims, so you should start preparing for the mains as per this syllabus structuring. Why I say so? Because the manner in which this syllabus has been structured, you can divide it according to your timetable. ठीक है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल द टेस्ट नंबर 1 इज से ऑन 9th नवंबर, ठीक है, हाइपोथेटिकली 9th नवंबर को टेस्ट है। तो आप अपना प्रिपरेशन इस तरीके से, टाइम टेबल इस तरीके से प्लान करो कि बाय द 9th नवंबर दिस एंटायर सिलेबस ऑफ माइन इज कवर्ड, ठीक है। तो हमारा जो स्केड्यूल रहेगा वो भी इसी तरीके का रहेगा कि you will be easily be able to complete the entire syllabus as per the format of this test. Okay, so to give you a recap again, so in this video we have discussed the APTI Plus Mains program for OPSC OAS 2023. So we will be offering 26 high quality tests which will include your sectional, full length test, language paper, essay paper, then current affairs as well as Odisha specific papers. We will be offering you value addition classes. We will be providing you with model answers. The evaluation will be personalized in record time. We will be providing you personalized mentorship sessions also. ठीक है, so all and the in the package would include discussion classes, optionals as well. ठीक है, so with this I am now ending this session. So wish you all the best of the luck for your prelims exam, and I hope we again meet during the mains program. Thank you everyone.